Hello and welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to understand how to record course purchases via Razorpay into Google Sheets. So here my objective is that whenever my course is purchased through a Razorpay payment page, then automatically all the details should be added over here in my Google Sheets as a new row. So now here to automate the entire process, I need to connect my Razorpay account with my Google Sheets using an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. So now here to see the working of this automation and to learn this process step by step, let me all take you to my screen. Welcome to my screen. In this video, I'll show you how to automatically add Razorpay payment details to Google Sheets. This helps you keep track of student purchases, stay organized and save time by removing manual data entry. Alright, so as you all know that I run an online course platform and use Razorpay to collect payments from students. So now whenever someone buys a course, I need to keep a record of their name, email, course purchased and payment details. So doing this manually takes a lot of time and I can easily miss something. So I set up an automation to automatically add each purchase to Google Sheet as soon as the payment is completed. This helps me stay organized, track who bought what and quickly give students access to their courses without any delay. Alright, so here on my screen you can see my Razorpay account, and here my objective is as soon as I'm going to receive a new payment in my Razorpay account through this particular payment page of my course, then automatically all these details should be added over here in my Google Sheets as a new row. Alright, so now here I've already built an automation where I've connected my Razorpay account with my Google Sheets using an automation software. And now firstly in this video, we are going to see the working of this amazing automation to understand the entire process more clearly. So now here to see the working of this automation, we are going to make a new purchase over here. Alright, so here you can see the payment page of my course, and here you can see that this payment is in a test mode. And here I've already pre-filled the details over here such as the first name, last name, email, phone number and the course. So now I'm going to make a test payment over here. And now here for the payment, I'm going to select UPI method over here, and then I'm going to add a test UPI ID over here, and then I'm going to click on this verify and pay. And here you can see payment is successful. So with this we have successfully made a test payment over here. So now let's go and check our Google Sheets. And here you can see we have successfully received a new detail over here where we have received the name, email, phone number and the order ID of our student. Alright, so with this we have successfully seen the working of this amazing automation. And now here in this video we are going to learn step by step that how you can set up this automation by simply connecting your Razorpay account with your Google Sheets using an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. So here to access the Pabbly Connect, you need to search for pabbly.com/connect in your browsers and it will take you to the homepage of Pabbly Connect. So here you can see two options that are sign in and sign up free. If you're a new user, click on sign up free and get free 100 tasks every month to explore the software. And if you're an existing user, click on sign in. Here I'm an existing user, so I'm clicking on sign in. Now after signing in, here you can see all Pabbly apps window where you can see all the applications of Pabbly. Here to integrate my applications, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect. Now this is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, and here to build my connection I need to create a workflow first. So for that here I'm going to click on this create workflow button given on the top right corner. Now here in this create workflow dialog box I have to give a name to my workflow. So I'm going to give the name as record course purchases via Razorpay into Google Sheets. And now after giving a name to my workflow, it is asking me to select the folder. So in the left side corner of this dashboard you can see a folder section under which you can see the multiple folders that I've already created with different names to save my workflows accordingly. So in this particular case, I'm going to select my folder as automations. You can select the folder as per your need. Also, you can create multiple folders to save your workflows accordingly. And now here to learn how to create a new folder inside Pabbly Connect, I'm going to click on this learn more hyperlink given over here. And it will take you to a forum window where you can see all the instructions to how to create a new folder inside Pabbly Connect. Alright, so now let's move back to our Pabbly's dashboard. And here to create a new workflow, I'm going to click on this create button given over here. Now here in this workflow window you can see we have successfully created a workflow, and here on my screen you can see the two most important principles of an automation process, that are trigger and action. Where trigger says when this happens and action says do this, that means action is a response towards that trigger. Your automation can have a single trigger but multiple action steps. Now let's begin with our automation by simply setting up a trigger. So here I'm going to select my trigger application as Razorpay as I'm receiving new payments through Razorpay, and here I'm going to select my trigger event as payment captured, so that whenever a new payment is captured in my Razorpay, then automatically and instantly Pabbly Connect should capture the response, or you can say automatically this entire workflow should get triggered. Alright, so now you have to selecting my trigger event. You can see I've received a webhook URL. That means here I'm going to use this webhook URL to connect my Razorpay account with Pabbly Connect. So I'm following the instructions given below. Firstly, I'm going to copy this webhook URL, and here I've already logged in my Razorpay account. So this is my Razorpay account, and from here I'm going to click on this developers, and here in the developers I'm going to click on this webhooks. Now here in this webhooks I'm going to add a new webhook over here, and then I'm going to add a webhook URL, and then here I'm going to select my action event as payment captured, and then I'm going to click on this create webhook. And here you can see it says webhook saved successfully. That means we have successfully created a new webhook over here. Alright, so now after creating a new webhook, we are going to move back to our Pabbly's workflow. And here you can see as it is waiting for webhook response. That means here to receive a webhook response, we need to do a test submission. And to do a test submission, we need to make a test payment over here. So here to make a test payment, let me all take you back to my payment page. So this is my payment page. I'm going to refresh it. And here I'm going to make a new test payment. So I'm going to enter the first name as dummy, last name as user, email as dummy@pabblytudes.com, and then here I'm going to enter a random phone number, and here I'm going to select my own course, and then I'm going to click on this pay. And here you can see that my payment is in a test mode, so I'm going to select the method as UPI. Here I'm going to enter the random test UPI, and then I'm going to click on this verify and pay. And here you can see it says payment successful. That means we have successfully made a payment over here. So now let's go and check our Pabbly's workflow. And here you can see we have received a successful response over here, where we have received all the payment details with the customer details as well. So with this, we have successfully set up this trigger over here. So now here I want only the details of this particular payment. That means the payment made for my course should be added over here in my Google Sheets. So for that, what we are going to do is that we are going to add a filter over here. That means we are going to filter the value over here. So for that, we are going to use a feature of Pabbly, that is filter by Pabbly, and here I'm going to select my action event as filter values, and then I'm going to click on this connect. So here you can see we are now successfully connected, and then it is asking me to select the label to add a condition over here. So I need to select the label on which I want to post this condition. So I want to post the condition on the course name, so I'm going to add it over here. And here for the filter type, I'm going to select equal to. You can add the filter type as per your need, and here I'm going to add the value as my course name only, that is Master of Digital Marketing. So let me add my course name. Alright, so here I've successfully added the value over here as well, and with this I've successfully completed a condition over here. You can add some more conditions if you want by clicking on this and condition, or else you can add some more condition as well. So I want to add only single condition, so now I'm going to click on the save and send test request, and here you can see we have received a successful response where the status is success and the messages condition is true. Alright, so with this we have successfully set up this action step as well. So now you have to applying a filter over here. I'm going to add all these details in my Google Sheet. So for that, I'm going to add another action step over here, and here I'm going to select my action application as Google Sheets, and here I'm going to select my action event as add a new row, so that all the customer details should be added over here in my Google Sheets as a new row. So now here to connect my Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect, here I'm going to click on this connect. Here to build a new connection, I'm going to select add new connection. If your Google Sheets account is already connected with Pabbly Connect, then you can click on select existing connection. And now here to build a new connection, I'm going to click on the sign in with Google. Here I'm going to select my desired account, and then I'm going to click on this allow and give access to Pabbly as your data is secured with Pabbly. Authorization successful. So here you can see we are now successfully connected. So moving forward, and then it is asking me to select the spreadsheet. So I've already shown you that I have my spreadsheet with the name Razorpay payment. So I'm going to select my spreadsheet as Razorpay payment, and then I'm going to select my sheet as sheet 1 over here. And then here's asking me to enter the name, email, phone number, and the order ID. So basically these are the fields that I've added over here in my Google Sheets. So now here, instead of entering these details manually, here I'm going to map the data. Mapping data means insert data from previous step. That means here I'm going to map the data from the response that I received in my trigger step or my previous action steps. Mapping makes the text dynamic, so that whenever we're going to receive a new payment through our Razorpay, then automatically this previously existing detail will be updated with the new one. So for the name, I'm going to map the customer name over here. So I'm going to search for the customer's first name, then I'm going to enter a space, and then I'm going to search for the last name of the customer. Moving forward, here I'm going to map the email address. Here I'm going to map the phone number. Here I'm going to map the order ID. Alright, so now here after entering all the required details, I'm going to click on the save and send test request given over here, and here you can see we have received a successful response. That means we have successfully added all the details over here in our Google Sheets. So let's go and check it. And here you can see we have successfully received a new detail over here in our Google Sheets, where we have received the name, email, phone number and the order ID. So with this, we have successfully set up our entire automation. Now let me summarize this whole video for you. So here we have selected our trigger as Razorpay and our action as filter by Pabbly and Google Sheets. So that whenever a new payment is captured in a Razorpay, then automatically it is going to filter the value as per the course purchased. And if the course purchase name is the same, then automatically it is going to add all the details of the payment in our Google Sheets as a new row. Alright, so these were the steps to how to record course purchases via Razorpay into Google Sheets. I hope these steps were clear to you. Now if you want to use the same workflow, then you can find the clone link in the description box below. I hope you liked the video. That's all for this video. Thanks for watching. Not only these applications, you can integrate many other applications with Pabbly Connect. Now if you have any doubt, then you can email us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, then you can write it at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, then you can visit www.pabbly.com. Now if you liked the video, then please subscribe to our channel and share it with your friends.